Okay, really quickly, I want to do an experiment on these lights. I'm working on Pandora's box right now. I've been up all night. So really quickly, this is Pandora, one of the characters. He's a shadow puppet. He's made out of mat board. I'm using electrical tape to cover up his brackets, so that way he doesn't get hooked. And that will also be something I'll be using with him when I hook the bamboo skewers up to him. I'm also using a long bamboo rods that you can get at a garden supply store too. Those help out also. These are some of the demons that I'm working on right now. This is also, I'm going to redo this, but this is an poster board. You can do this, but this is a great. I'm still going to use the character because we're going to do him in mat board as well. But he is really fragile, and he's also got tendons. I always make sure that my puppets are some sort of restriction because you don't want them flapping. Once the bamboo skewers on, so that way you can move it, and the whole puppet will move as a one entity. But I'm going to reset it and use it as a platelet. And the nice thing is if you do get a performance that you're doing and it gets real popular, you don't have to stay this. You can get a really thin board and cut it out on a jigsaw, which I could do, or get a Dremel. I mean, awesome stuff. So we're going to do a lighting experiment really quickly. So I'm turning off the lights right now, and we're going to do an experiment to see how well these puppets are turning out. So I'm going to set this down. It's going to be dark for a minute. I'll make this very quick. Turn the light on. Flashlight on. This is a LED that I'm going to hopefully be using. It's activated by the light. Or by the phone. I've got it. It was a sharper image. It takes a minute to light up, as you can see. Let me make sure that this is well adjusted. I might have to move this to the side. This is Pandora here. I'm just using these as effects, just to see how well they look and translate into the light. I'm going to make sure that my camera is positioned so it's got both of the characters in there, so that way we can see the experiment together. I think that's perfect. So let's see if we can zoom in on that though. No, not so much. Okay, so we'll leave it there. So this is the LED, but this light I can't activate it because I'm of course using my phone right now, but this is what the effect would be if I'm going to probably use it in a brighter, more direct light, but I think this is what I'm going to be using as my performance light. So, which is an awesome, I'm excited about that. And then I'm using, if that doesn't work, and let's just say something happens, I can't use that light. I'm lucky I have filament lighting. I'm going to take this piece right here, in 1 second, and then I'm going to move it across. This light, which is great light. It has 3 different filaments. It has green, blue, and red. So if I want to create sky, like this one is blue, this is what it would look like. But the only downside to this is that if I want to change the mood, I've only got 3 major colors. So here I'm like stepping in the shadow. So technically, you're not really supposed to be doing that, but we're just doing it as a experiment to see how well the lights work and how they're translating. So, of course, Zeus is the god of thunder. So we need to put in. I thought about doing him as a plasma. Give him a plasma light. Using plasma and creating his lightning halo, because he is the god of thunder. So we'll use that. I'm also going to use a black light, although my black light seems to want to be fighting me tonight. So I'm going to look to make sure that the bulb might not be replaced. Well, I might have to replace the whole thing, who knows. And then I'm also using this light as well, because in the story, Prometheus steals fire. So what we're doing now is we have to create it where Zeus throws a lightning bolt. He gets angry, and he launches the lightning bolt. Well, of course, we don't have the rods on here. We're just doing light experiments to see how well we'll do. But this one also is voice activated. So once the audio and the story plot is being told, it will be an amazing setup, because, and then I have 2 strobe lights and some smoke, and I think I'm gonna use an LED for Hope, because she needs to be like pure energy, really. And then I'm using strobes. So, and then of course, if we have people that can't handle the strobes, of course, yeah, I would never recommend anyone going into a performance, and we will let them know ahead of time that we are going to be using special lighting, so it might not be. And then if the show is good, then maybe we'll leave, a couple of the performances where the strobe lights are out. So, these are just a few of the lights that we're working with. I just want to make sure that they're going to look good, and they're going to translate, and the kids are going to love it and be afraid. Because the whole idea is to tell the story of Pandora's Box, really. And hopefully they'll enjoy it, and, we'll see. Well, we're going to give our best to it and see what happens. Now, let's put these lights. Later. Okay, it's pitch black. Alright, and that's the beautiful thing about shadow puppets. So, turn the light back on. So I would recommend that if you're ever inspired to do shadow puppets, just remember that shadow puppets in general predate time. They were used in religious ceremonies, and they were used as political ceremonies. Just amazing how far puppetry has gone back. It predates time. It's been used for centuries to tell stories, even before there was writing. I mean, it's amazing. So, if you like this channel, hit me back, and talk to you soon. Bye.